Fun fact, Gandalf in Norse mythology is actually the name of one of the dwarfs mentioned in the first poem of the Poetic Edda, the main source of Norse mythology, a poem called The Prophecy of the Seers, the Völuspá. Gandalfur is a name of a dwarf, and it means the magic elf, because we have Olver, the second part of the word, and Gandr, which is one of the many words used for magic. Now, in Norse mythology, the difference between elves and dwarves was not that clear as in modern popular culture. We find reference to a great deal of dwarfs. There is a catalogue of the dwarfs in this poem, and we find out, for example, in stanza 9, that after the gods took their assembly seats and held council, they made the race of dwarfs out of Brimir's blood and the legs of Blain. Who these were is a little unclear, maybe two giants linked to the primordial being of Norse mythology, Ymir. Anyway, then we have a reference to the fact that Mothsognir, a mighty dwarf, as well as Durin, made some kind of humanoid creatures out of earth. Whether they were actually involved in the creation of human beings is not that clear, although I think improbable. Then we have the list of the dwarfs, and many of them we don't really know what they refer to, but for some of them it's quite clear. For example, we have Nordri, Sudri, Austri and Vestri, so these would be north, south, east and west. We have other names such as Vindolf, the wind elf, Eikinskjaldi, Oakenshield, also a character in Tolkien, Rathvith, the swift in council. Then we also have Mjodvitnir, the mead wolf, and of course Gandalfur, which is the magic elf.
As for his role in the saga, I think we can interpret him as a Christian Odin. He definitely does have Odinic traits, and Tolkien himself stated in a letter in 1946 that he borrowed some of Odin's characteristics, not only in terms of appearance as the old wise man with a grey beard and a staff, but also due to his magical powers. However, he is deeply Christianized. He's a figure of light because there is clear dichotomy in Tolkien's work between light and darkness, which was by far the case in Norse mythology. Gandalf, furthermore, is an angelic figure. He is clearly a vital player in Team Frodo, and his return as Gandalf the White after the battle with the Balrog can be easily interpreted as the resurrection motif and transfiguration of Christ. Much as he loved Norse myth, Tolkien infused his work with a lot of such elements and created his own lore out of this mix between Christianity and Norse mythology.